What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Terra Invicta as Project Exodus. We are in a little bit of a rut here. We're stuck in a gap where we want to get the last two techs that we really want to get in order to complete our spaceships, right? We're working right now on Protium Torch, and then after that we need to get Protium Converter Torch to get the best rockets we can have available to us. There's also Inertial Confinement Fusion Reactor, which is the highest level reactor that we need in order to get the Converter Torch. So working on one of these, putting all of our focus over there right now. This one should unlock as well. We're guaranteed to get it. We just have to have it pop up and become available to us, which we're hoping for. That's about 500,000 tech to invest. Right now it'll take to the end of September to get this done. But in the meantime, we have a fleet that has wiped out all of our Earth defense platforms. So now we're stuck back with just our Swigert space dock here. We're going to try to engage Victor 63 here with the Earth defense fleet. I've spent the funds and the 10,000 base metals it takes to fund this, to get our fleet restocked again. And we're going to take the Earth defense fleet and try to have them go and pick out a fight with these 40 ships that remain here in this fleet here. And that in this fleet... Damn, words are tough. Anywho, let's get the Earth defense fleet. Sometimes it's a little weird with selecting. I want to do Delta V expenditure, and I want to go for the Victor 154. No, not Victor 154. Victor 162. All right, 74 ships. Ooh. Let's go for Victor 63. I'm hoping they won't flee. Delta V expenditure, give it a go. I'm sure we have Swigert space dock to still build stuff with. Alright, so let's accept. Oh, I should have chased it. Fuck. 1 second. Earth defense fleet. Transfer. Victor 63. Who's being dumb? Me. Do it now. 216 days. Send aid. Come on. 20th of May. Engage. Let's fight. Okay. Great Wall Center. Confirm. Lock it in. Let's get... I need to let the AI do it all. Get the speed up here. See, we're doing a boost. They have a bunch of destroyers and frigates. I don't see any... thing super scary here. Just have a lot of small stuff. Oh, there's some dreadnoughts. Never mind. I didn't need to scroll up, apparently. We'll destroy a lot of the small ships pretty easy. It's the dreadnoughts that are going to be cause for concerns. Also, these are our old ship classes, right? So... probably going to lose a battlecruiser or two. The Andromeda's probably going to go. I think we have the edge here? It's hard to tell. Not without losses, but I think we're getting there. Battlecruisers are dropping. Andromeda's already gone. Battlecruisers are all going to fall out. Oh, I feel like we might be losing this one, boys. Oh, yeah. Let's see. We still got our... this is all dreadnoughts left, right? The battlecruisers are all gone. Oh, they're getting it down, yeah. they just have the thrust now. Now they're behind us, and we can't really turn well. Probably gonna lose the Belliput next. Yeah, there it goes. God, this is their ships. Yeah, we're getting picked apart here. Go and auto-resolve the rest. Damn. So we got most of them down. Most of them are damaged. We've weakened them a ton. Officers killed. Okay, so there goes our Earth Defense Fleet. Puts me in a conundrum here. Because we have nothing to stop them from orbitally barraging us, other than the fact we've been building up space defenses for that exact purpose. What fleet was that? That was Victor something? Victor 38, yeah. Well, no. 166? No. Where's that fleet that we just engaged? We're up higher. Low Earth orbit. 154, yeah. 3K strength with 24 ships left. Or no, this one. 3K with 21 ships, yeah. Okay. That didn't go too hot. Now I gotta think. Do I hold off for the last 2 tiers of really good tech? Or do I build it now? That was a risk to just send the entire fleet there. We still have the outpost raiders to defend our Swigert space dock. And they're not terrible. I'm honestly kind of fine losing that fleet. We had to scuttle them anyway. It was a big risk reward here. Maybe we start with some smaller ships and do some ship design there. Let's take a look and see what we can get going for, say, like some destroyers. Or battleships, right? Battleships, right? That's the peak of your, like, medium-class ships. Let's go for the Interdictor class. 226 strength here. Let's take our armor off. Get adamantine armor. The whole intent here on these guys is these guys are going to stick around Earth and defend for us here. I don't want to use the antimatter power plants. So drop that and that. Fine with everything else that we have running here. So in terms of drives, I want one of the ones that uses just hydrogen. Because these guys are going to be stationary, right? This is the intent here, is just have a stationary drive. I'm fine with the Nova Fusion Lantern. Right here. Go to level 6 of this. For the power plant, let's get this inertial confinement power plant. It's 173 strength. And you have 98. Let's go down a little bit and get some rear armor too. I want to get to around 90 kps here. Cool. So your engagement range is medium. Coil cannons, heavy coil guns. And you default to defender here. What if we go to our weapons? I want to change out our weapons. Let's look at laser-based weapons, or there's plasma here. I want something that has some range to it. 800 kilometers, 900 kilometers. Attack, Guardian, Defense. What's the trade-off here? One takes exotics. Look, he's taking a lot of exotics. I don't want to take exotics. 48 centimeter arc laser cannons. This is just a larger one. 240 ultraviolet arc laser. What's the difference? 830, 68. 800 kilometers. Cooldown 20 seconds. Cooldown 20 seconds. 10 damage, 15 damage. Okay. We'll keep the point defense lasers here. The other option is to use maybe like magnetic weapons. We haven't really invested too much in there. There's also the plasma points. These carve 4 hard points. Yeah, these are only available in the larger. About particle beams. 3 damage. Cooldown 40 seconds. These all take antimatter. Light particle lance ion cannons. Yeah, we'll keep the lasers here. Hull weapons. Could go with missiles here for the 1 hard point. Point defense should be fine. Let's get lasers here. We'll keep sticking with the lasers. Right now we're using coil guns. What's the best 4 slot that doesn't use... This is the arc laser battery. Could also do a plasma battery. Heavy plasma Mark II. 700 kilometers. This what's the coil gun range? 900 kilometers. Slot this guy in here. There we go. I think that's fine. Let's go back to your propellants that we're using here. We have about utility. So radiators, we're still using the highest level radiators here with the superconducting coil. Not using exotics. For radiators, we have the dusty plasma radiator. I like that. What is still using exotics, right? It's okay. It's in the there. Let's look at the power plant. What's our propellant? Let's go up to 20 propellant. This is the Guardian class battleship. Save the design. We are going to spam these in Earth orbit. So Guardian class battleship. We got some in Jupiter. Prunari in Luna. Swigert. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, Guardian class and Swigert. There's 8, 10, 12. Let's go to a full 20 of these. Give me 20 of these bad boys. Get it out. That'll get us 6,000 combat strength in that fleet. And then I feel like I want something bigger to go with them. I think for now that works. Alternative is to have a bunch of smaller ships as well. Well, let's get those 20, right? 20 times. Yeah, this would be about 6k combat strength. Not crazy, but for ratio-wise, we can do some moves with that and get back. So let's get those built. I'm going to focus on getting the stuff we want. I want these for our larger ships, for the Titans. I want to make a fleet of Titans that can go and just knock out a ton of enemy fleets. But the new Earth Defense fleet will be built, and it'll be much better than the old ones. It won't actually eat into all my resources as much, so that'll be good. I almost wonder if I want to build some also in Jupiter, too. Yeah, let's get some in Jupiter. Oh no, cancel Prunari base. 5 in each one. So 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's gonna get us a navy again. 40 of those ships. If need be, we can combine them all together, and we'll have a massive fleet of those. Lock that in, and we'll keep the game going. All right, we gotta knock out our research. And we still need to be concerned about what's going to happen with all of our mining outposts now that they have 10k fleets going around, causing problems, like this one in low Earth orbit. Yeah, cause for concern. We're going to start going around and cleaning up fleets. I think we're going to have to start hunting them down with these new ships we're going to build. We'll have 2 Marauder fleets of these battleships, and we'll see if we can get that done. So I'm going to let those build, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, some time has passed now, and we're getting the very last tech that we were interested in. Before we do that, I noticed that Victor 849 here has been weakened pretty much. They have 17 ships, only 800 strength. They're pretty low on Delta V. We've built up Earth Defense Force 2. It now has 20 of the Guardian-class battleships that we have. Let's go and send them out to do some fighting over there. And I'm thinking about what I want to do with the Jupiter Defense Fleet. Is there anyone even in Jupiter range? I kind of want to just send them back to Earth. In fact, I think I will. Let's save Delta V, and let's get them to come over to our station that we have. Swigert Space Dock here. Save some Delta V. It's going to take you basically 2 years. We'll get them over here. We're going to rename them. We're just going to have them as like the... Well, they can keep Jupiter Defense Fleet. We're going to merge them into the Earth Defense Fleet. We'll have basically a 40 stack of these, 10k strength, and we'll add on to that from there. Once the Protium Converter Torch is done, expected in July, we can go crazy and start building out our ships there, because that'll be everything we need as far as drives. We'll have all of our powering options. We'll have all the weapons. All right, let's see how this goes. So it's 17. We outnumber them. They're damaged. Let's see how good our new class of ships are. Max bid, force engagement. Yeah, they're just out of Delta V. Start the battle. Let's see what our options are here. So I want to do... I almost want to spread us out and do a wall. Like a high wall. Let's do a little bit close, a little bit loose, actually. Let's do loose here. Come with a big velocity here. Let's confirm this. So do I have an option to hide? You can do the different postures. Set primary target, launch missile salvo, extend radius, retract radius. Leave it to the AI. I'll have to play with this offline, probably in, if we ever do a second playthrough this, I'll look into the ship combat. But for now, let's leave it to the AI, and we're going to beat them strategically and not worry about the micro. So currently building heat. Okay, this is your heat sink. Okay. We're getting outranged here. But we're taking down a lot of their ships pretty easy. There goes a destroyer. Probably lose a couple ships on our own end. There's the Slava. Not looking too hot for the Slava here. It's getting shot in the rear, too. There goes the Slava. There's the Prince of Wales, too. Just a couple Corvettes. Only the Blind Fate, wherever that is going to be a problem for us. It's hard to find what's going on. So that's one of theirs. The sad thing is I'm recording this all before editing a single episode because I've just been so in love with this game that I'm not going to have the good advice. Someone probably has already shown us a way on how to edit out some of these things. Let's go and auto-resolve the rest. So we lost 2 ships here, right? 2 gone, that's fine. Got 14. Paid for all of our exotics we've invested there, which is the 1. Not too shabby, right? Because that fleet, they didn't have a lot of Delta V, but they still had a lot of strength just from their hull types, right? So let's go and get back to our normal speed. They're going to try to go for Earth Defense Force 2. Close. I want my ship back. I'm going to perform operation until 3:13 a.m. We have 6K. Let's evade. Enemy max bid. Damn. Let's auto-resolve here. Let's see how we do. We're going to get destroyed, I think. Yeah. We lost, but we got exotics, right? And that's all we're doing. So there goes our fleet. Shit. All right, well, let's just rename the Jupiter Defense Fleet. You're now the Earth Defense Fleet 3. Yeah, I like big holes. I think we'll go for the big holes once we get the Proteum Converter Torches built. The big hulled ships are pretty good return, and they tend to do better. Low Jupiter orbit. Join Earth Defense Fleet. Earth Defense Fleet, Earth Defense Fleet, Earth Defense Fleet. Those are the last of ours. Yeah, so there we go. The one class of battleships all set up here. We still have our outpost raiders available. So what's the fleet that engaged us in low Earth orbit? I think it was this 26K that has 18 damage there. There's also still a 10K fleet with 74 ships we gotta be worried about. Okay. I think it's almost worth it to just start building more ships. I like the Defender battleship. They did well in that fight. Let's get another 20 of them. Not Luna. Swigert. Battleship. We'll build another 5 in the Mattling. Yeah, I think that's worthwhile. Numbers is going to win the day here, and these ships, while they're a little bit expensive, are quite cheap to produce. If you look at the ships themselves, I think we'll actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't do it in Luna. I think we'll actually make a profit here. We definitely make more water than we're spending. We make more volatiles than we're spending. I'm wondering if we're going to make enough base metals to cover the expenses, or if we're going to end up with less base metals than we started with. Definitely going to lose out on some noble metals, but that's fine, right? The big thing here is we're going to take together. I think it built, what was that? 40 and then 50. So it's going to cost us about 6 or 7 exotics. And so as long as we get that return on the fleet, I'm considering it a gain with what we're spending here. And considering we have until July of this year to get... Okay, once we get the Proteum Torch, we're going to design our big hull. We'll let our lights get built. We'll we'll build the big ships on Luna, I think, and get them out there. They'll be Titan class, maybe some dreadnoughts in there, and we'll have a big fleet here. And we'll probably combine the two. I think we're going to make a massive fleet, and we're just going to try to run down some of these guys. So that'll be my plan here. But for now, we'll wait until that research is done, and then I'll bring you guys back. All right, it's October of 2057, and we've finally gotten the techs we need to have complete control over our ship design. So let's go ahead and design what will be our Titan ships to get us through this game here. So let's go ahead and say the Interdictor, Preset, or the Penetrator, because that's showing the best results so far. This is the Titan class. I know it says hybrid armor. We are not going to use hybrid armor. We don't want to spend 25 exotics per one of these. Let's go and swap that armor out. Let's also go ahead and drop those things. Let's go adamantine armor. All the way. We like our light armor. Lets you get in close faster. These are using the green phaser cannon, the ultraviolet phaser array. I don't mind both of those if those are the only source of exotics, right? Because you think I'm only going to have maybe 5 of these in total. This is going to be this is basically our flagship, right? This is the called flagship 2. And we'll probably design something that's a little less tanky as our other ship that we'll go through. So I want one of these per fleet, maybe 2 or 3, just to have redundancy in case we lose our main instance of this. For our power plant, well, first let's assign our drive first. So Pion Torch is these are all the antimatter ones. We don't really have a good income of antimatter anymore after we had ours get dropped here. Proteum Converter Torch is what we just unlocked that I was really waiting for. It has just about the same amount of thrust as the antimatter. Combat thrust is about the same. Exhaust velocity is 4 kps less. I don't mind. Especially if we crank this up to 6, we now have 1.8k KPS. That's massive. Absolutely massive, that amount. Let's go to 50 of these tanks. And now we're pushing 1k in power for one of these. Very good. Let's get our power plant for this. This requires the inertial confinement reactor. Now we're at 5.8 total cost per one of these. I like how this decreased the capacity here. Was it because of we actually get diminishing returns on our propellant value. What's the sweet spot here? I want at least 1,000 KPS here. Let's just go to 50. 50 is a good amount. The best part is this is a... Oh, it is a reaction product, so it's not using hydrogen. So we can drop the remass scoop. Don't need that as a utility module. We already have the flagship. Outpost kits aren't appealing to me. We already have one thing of component armor. Thrust to fusion drives. Fission and fusion drives. Fusion. Okay. So this would be our fusion drive things. We could get a marine, but we're not going to really be assaulting too many habs. We already have one advanced laser engine. I say we go salvage bay here. Alternatively, there's in-situ research and utilization. Let's just replenish our propellant cost. Let's build cost. Where do we see our propellant? I kind of like the idea of being able to replenish at unimproved habs. It's that versus salvage. Or repair. We already have repair bay. It'd be one of these. But I like the ISRU. The PCM with targeting computer, those both make sense. Lithium heatsink makes sense. Does this apply? I'm wondering if this applies across the fleet or if this is per ship. We'll find out. Let's call this the flagship design. We're going to save this. And what I want to do is I want to take that flagship design. I want to click upgrade here. Drop these two. Let's get the salvage bay. And let's throw in some of the marine assault units here. This is going to be, call this the Vanguard Titan class ship. Those are our Titans. Now let's get a Dreadnought here. Let's go to design ships here. Or let's go to our, well, actually we have to make a whole brand new design. Let's go to the Dreadnought. Same preset. Drop the drive, drop the armor. I want to use adamantine armor. Actually, let's redo this again. That way I can keep the same amount of armor that they just think is best. So adamantine armor over here. In fact, I could mark these as obsolete if I don't want to use them. Yeah, I like that. I like how this self-selects as a defender here. Do the penetrator class right here. Bam. Drop this. Our drive we want to use is going to be... Let's actually obsolete these. That way it auto chooses here. And now we have our Dreadnought class. Still using the phasers. It still is going to cost us some of these. I want to get that value down a little bit here. 1.6 per. I want to have more of these, so I almost don't want to use these types of cannons on something that's going to be numerous. Let's go to our nose weapon here. What about plasma? We're not using the phaser. What's the best weapon we can get? The heavy plasma cannon Mark II, or on the laser side of things. 2.8, 3.6. Be the ultraviolet. So we're comparing basically the ultraviolet to our Mark II of the magnetic weapon, or the plasma weapons. Let's mix it up a little bit, get some plasma here. So we're looking at 21 damage and 35 KPS muzzle velocity compared to, I think it was this thing, right? Because you use exotics still? No, you don't use exotics. 17 damage, 20 fire rate. Let's look at the plasma. 40 fire rate, but twice the damage. Let's get plasma for our nose guns here. And let's mark here's what we're going to do. We're going to mark obsolete the particle beams that use... Well, no, that's not ideal, because I do want those on other ships. We'll just build it custom. Leave that as is. So, phaser batteries and 2 point defense ion. Let's do the one... I don't find the lasers for the one defense here. Whole weapons. Lasers. What's the previous one? Let's do 2 arc lasers. And let's get a second plasma weapon here. Level 3 uses exotic. Is there a good one that doesn't use exotic here? Arc laser battery. Let's hit that up. Here's a good comparison. If we put on the plasma, we're at 352. 162. Yeah, okay. Do our lasers. Alright, so that got our costs down. So now we have the Vanguard class Dreadnought that we can design here. Save it. So let's go and do some building. Ship construction. Alright, first off on Luna. I would like my Onward class Titan. Let's get the... This is the Nelly class we just bought, I guess. Let's get the Vanguard class Titan. Takes 278 days on... Okay, we can actually get the times down here. Let's go to Earth. I want probably 1, 2, 3... Oh, fuck, I want to cancel that. Just making sure they had 4. Yeah, okay. So the Vanguard class Titan. Let's get 4 of these. Let's get the flagship class, and we're going to build this on Luna. And the flagship class Dreadnought, I want more of these. So, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. I can move these out as we go, but I think that'll be fine. It's going to eat heavily into our resources. Actually, it's the wrong fucking class, isn't it? Shit. Okay, drop that. Need the Vanguard class Dreadnought. Flagship 2. Those are the ones that are super expensive to maintain. Okay, let's fix that. Now let's look at the... It's the Nelly class is what we're looking at here. That's 15 of those. We're going to make a massive fleet, is basically what we're going to do. Only the flagship's getting built in Luna. The other ones we built over there. Let's go and leave it be in Mattingly. This will give us time to get our battleships built and get them over to Earth's orbit, or leave them at Earth to have some kind of solid defense. The second wave, I think, will replenish. But that's going to be our fleet. So now we get to wait for those to be built. See how long that takes. In the meantime, we're assembling Earth Defense Fleet 3 over here. You got 4K strength. You're still in transit, and we have other guys moving over now. And now we're just killing off a lot of our smaller tech folks here. Hopefully this is going to be the in-game fleet to end all in-game fleets, and we won't need anything else to get things done here. So I'll go ahead and skip some time, let our fleets get built, and hopefully be able to snatch some more exotics from the aliens. So see you guys soon. All right, some time has passed. We've assembled all of our battle cruisers, except for Echo 111 here. Around Earth. So this gets a total of 12k combat strength from, I believe, something like... I can't see behind the damn thing there. We can tell from looking over here. Project Exodus. We have 6... that's Jupiter. 40 ships for 12k strength here. I want to use them to get us some more exotics. I want to use the exotics to fund our army, our fleet expansion we still have yet to do. We need to lock in the Earth Defense Fleet 3 transfer. Let's look for what's around Earth orbit we can go and pick a fight with. 32 ships, 2.K. We will go ahead and do arrival date. 13 hours. Get us over there fast. That seems good to me. I'm also thinking of... Oh, I shouldn't have locked that in. Shit. I went to declare war on Argentina. I also need to break that fucking alliance chain that you have. Okay, we want to engage them. They're going to bid. We're going to bid as well. I think we can auto-resolve this. Things are damaged, but no one's dead. Get 9.3 exotics. That's fine. Good. Launch back to Swigert. We're going to repair here. Just do fast arrival. I don't know if anyone's going to try to intercept you from the aliens. Checking for interceptions. No one over here has enough strength to do an interception that we really care about. Yeah, should be fine. Completing some more missions here. Hunter killer, whatever. We'll just lock in something random. Doesn't matter at this point. Cool. Complete transfer. Swigert space dock. They're going to repair and resupply, and we can send them after the next thing. South American Union took control over the Salt region. Okay. I want to break our alliance that we have from the EU with this region. Break with Argentina. Wait, why are you listed as an ally? Oh, need to do it over here. Unaligned, break that, confirm. And we are going to just declare war using our other pieces here. This will expand. We have so much free cap. I don't mind doing this. It could be even better to do some of these other ones. We also have to worry about the alien administration. They're back. They have landed over here in Southeast Asia yet again. I think they did just take this region. They're at war with Russia. Russia controlled by the resistance, which is good. I could start... Well, I'm going to let them use their nukes a little bit here. There's not a lot in the world that is still controlled by the servants here that we have to really worry about.
Offering cows.
I also like how half of what we just spent on exotics
I think we
has been used to construct these ships that we're designing.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Yeah, now we're getting to the dreadnoughts and the
I will help
Titans
them.
that are going to get built. That's going to be good. Lost a rocket doesn't matter. That should be all right. So I need to get through a year here. Let's go to our battle fleet, Earth defense fleet. Let's see what else is in Earth orbit that we can take down here. Looking for victors, because we want the... Looks like nothing is actually on the way here. Okay, let's find some other fleet that we can target. 21 in low Callisto orbit. 20K coming to Earth in July. We'll intercept this stuff here, and we'll try to take those guys down. Sounds like a plan for us. In the meantime, I guess we'll come back once we can do our war here. Pull back from the EU. Well, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Right. This should be fine. Cannot end rivalry until 26th of April. Penalty will increase over time and end on June 8th of 2059. We'll just do it early. We'll take the hit. Provide economic aid. Our Unity's base is so high because we're authoritarian here. That doesn't matter. So that could be fine. Get us through April here. Our advisors, by the way, are now superhuman, most of them. I haven't done all the upgrades. We also unlocked some augments here that we can do. But I don't care mostly for this. Cool, another African army. We have a ton of armies. 16 in Africa, 19 in the European Union, 3 over here. I'm actually not building an army right now. I'm building a little bit. We should focus a little bit more on this. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's pull off one of our people. Let's do Nelson. He does not be... Actually, let's make sure. Oh, yeah, we got to do another round of alien assaults.
Acknowledged.
That's my only downside
Taking
of
it to
automating
them.
your people.
Where
is
to?
that they don't do all these assault alien stuff.
Ready for my
It also
mission.
sucks that the servants have control of
We're
China.
going in.
Once China unifies
Standing
the
by
aliens,
for
I'm going to
orders.
have to fight them for sure.
Taking it to
And we'll take David over here,
At
and
your
he's going to
service.
declare war with our guys in the South American Union.
Heading to the capital.
Get that done. Could fight Venezuela, too. Keep that in mind. We'll probably do both. Let's get our war deck here. Random tech research. We'll keep doing the alien techs because those at least will benefit us somewhat. So it doesn't hurt to grab those. So let's think. This is going to be done, call that a year, 2 years to build everything. And probably another period of time to get them together. For Echo 1 fleet, how much is that one? So one ship in the battle, 862. That's respectable. All right, when are you going to send me? Your thing here. Sea Pinch fusion reactor. Okay. 31st of July.
Policy direction complete.
Go ahead and declare war on Argentina. European Union can join the war. They all can join. Everyone join. Repeat. Continue. If anyone gets involved, we just absolutely murk them. You have no nukes, just to check. Yes, then we'll do the repeat with Venezuela. They have no nukes as well. Actually put some guys on the Venezuelan border. This should get done fast. And there's Colombia. We don't want to do Colombia because they have the ability to nuke themselves with the help of China. And administration declared war on Laos. We do border them. There's the cause to want to attack them. Problem is, if I attack too much, they will... So I really want to sacrifice my militaries again to eat through these 6 nukes they've taken over. Laos has no nukes. China has 4 nukes. I don't think they can unify as long as the resistance are in control over that.
Score 1 for the good guys.
I think we're fine.
The LZ is secure.
Repeat and continue. Alright, here comes this. Like how the Protectorate, we're starting to take control of it. There's Hawk jumping on what they
Target
can.
secured.
Let's do a quick check on our win cons for all the nations. Climate power of the aliens is 70% of the solar system. We're going to work on delaying that. So that will help out there. Controlling parts of Earth pop. Here's the problem. Here's the problem is that it's very likely that we can force the resistance closer to this. Ow, I just punched the mic again. To their line here with the dominant control. So that's going to be a concern. Maybe we don't kick the aliens off. We just keep a little bit of them around. That we don't give the win to the resistance. This one's never going to be over control because we're not letting them get half of Earth's pop. I think at this point we have a good chunk of the Earth's pop. Yeah, it would be easy to be the resistance. Just have to build a big fleet. That's fleet power, right? How does that compare to also Greater India? How does that compare to like building stations, right? Because their fleets are very strong, but if their habs are weak. The other thing is I was looking at ways to get more of the exotics. The only one who has a good supply of them are the servants, and they just won't give it to us, which is a damn shame. All right, there we go. This region's under control. Just move this all right onto this border, and here comes Venezuela next. And we're going to have basically full control over this region. Probably should attack Colombia, too. The problem is Colombia's allies. Are you really in Mexico? You are in Mexico. Damn, fix that. Ah.
Ready
assignments.
to go.
I will just auto the rest of the people, put them back where they were.
Where do you need me?
Reporting in.
And David will automate after
I'm
this
here.
turn here.
I will
Alright,
report
sounds
when
good.
my
Let's get
mission
this
is
done to get
complete.
this war decked and finished. Our fleet is repaired. So where do I want to send this? They almost have enough that I think they could take on a... I'm hoping these guys would be... I wish I could see like what I would get from fighting some of them. What if there's like a victor somewhere else I could go for? Let's build up our strengthen. I'm gonna start taking out alien stations. That's what we'll do. We'll give it a go. We're gonna combine basically our army. We'll transfer the Jupiter Defense Fleet back to Earth. In fact, let's do that now and take you to Earth because we don't need to leave you out there. Do it for Delta V. Save a lot of time, and let's get you all the way inbound to Swigert Space Dock here. We're gonna make a giant fleet with a bunch of power. What do we want to do in the European Union? Let's focus on environmental programs, lose some democracy score.
Protecting our interests.
But at this point, we're getting real close to being super stable, right? 9.4 for you. You're at 1.2, so you got a ways to go. You're also pretty bad, 2.7. But Canada's reducing the carbon emissions. We'd like to see that. I think at India, too, we'll have most of the
Order
world.
is returning.
Because I'm sure we alone
Violence
control a
is
lot of the
abating.
world's pop here. We're at
Things are
1.5
cooling
with
off.
India. If we take a look at the global emissions, low Earth orbit cleanup, we will clean it up with this. But you can see excess atmospheric aerosols. Current is 0. So currently we have 51 nitrous oxide. Safe is 0.29. Year ago it was 0.5 parts per million. Current 1.27. Methane's going up, I think, which is I think is good. And then atmospheric. Well, once we get to the safe level, I guess if is it like above that? Is it dangerous? I'm not sure. Carbon dioxide year ago is 494. Safe is 3. Okay, so carbon dioxide is increasing. CO2 emissions are going up. GDP is going down. Sea level rise is by basically 2 meters. Okay. I wish I could see like a chart of this so I could get a trend here. Alright, everything looks good. We're gonna do our war. I'll declare it and then we'll probably do a jump cut. You don't need to see me take it. These guys have no allies. They only have one
Mission
capital too.
complete.
So it's going to declare on Venezuela. Get the European Union in, get everybody in. Why not? And then we're gonna close. Automate that man, take these 11 troops, and march them in there to take Caracas. And we will, of course, get rid of his mission queues there. Right. Now with that, we're just going to wait to build up our troop limit here. I'm going to try to find some
Target
more sources of
destroyed.
exotics here. We've gone through our queue, but building up a fleet is worth the expansion. I kind of chose the faction that has, in my opinion, the hardest thing to do because I have to actually build up our count of exotics here. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to step away, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, we've had a Victor 120 fleet arrived. I think this is the one I was eyeing up that has... Yeah, 20 units of 4K. Study the Earth Defense Fleet here. Save your Delta V. Because they might choose to run away. Oh, you want to land army here? Oh, yeah, okay. We'll be fine here. Let's lock in Nelson automatically. Hopefully we can get some exotics from this. Let's engage. If we can auto-resolve, we outnumber them 2 to 1, and our strength is 3 to 1. Looks good. Don't see any destroyed popping up. 53 exotics. Okay, gotta kill a couple more of those. A couple more of those and we're all good. It's not bad. Not bad. Alright, so we've got our numbers here. Launch back to Swigert Space Dock. Transfer. Save Delta V. What is our repair? So repairs cost exotics too, but we're netting a profit here. And that's without having the 5 dreadnoughts that have the scavenging module on, right? The Vanguard dreadnoughts. Add those in, and that 50 becomes a 75, and we paid for the fleet multiple times over. Should be good. Should be good. Alright, so there's that army dead.
I will help them.
Securing our control.
Anything else these guys are sending towards me I can just take
we
down?
had a breakthrough.
I think we had a
Nothing's in
breakthrough.
low Earth orbit that I can snatch.
Offering counsel.
Wonder how that helps the resistance here. I know you repaired. Let's just see how the resistance are doing now with their objective. We gotta ride that line here. They have 84 strength. And make sure there's no control points. Oh, it's no more than 0% of all the regions. They have 4 regions totally, so we can't wipe out the alien administration and defeat them to have the servants do well, or the resistance do well. We give them the win. Which is interesting, because we got to kill enough people to get the exotics. There's no way to get exotics without fighting the aliens. Don't know how to feel about that. I think it'll be fine. Ship construction, still waiting on those. All right. I'll keep an eye out for all these fleets coming into Earth's orbit, but we're just gonna try to poach some of those. Maybe we have to start sending ships out to other places. Some of some of these guys we're watching, like Loceres, Asonia, Triton. Maybe we got to take the fight to some of their fortresses. Like this one going to Mercury. Let's go to Mercury and catch that Victor 162. So try to intercept them. Let's see. This is the Earth Defense Fleet. We're going to pull you off. Mercury. No, where is it? It was Mercury, right? Where's the damn... Can I have... When do you arrive in Mercury? Low Mercury orbit, 21st of February. That's actually 76 ships. I don't want to fight that. Never mind. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Okay, because... Wait, are we building stuff in Mercury still? Do we have a space dock out there? I think we do. Now that's Venus. And they'll have defenses. Okay, we'll be fine. We might take down some of our other our bases there, but there's no really things I care about in Mercury orbit right now. I think we have the launch pad safe. Everything else is fine. Yeah, we'll just make do. Some of these bases might get killed at the 1.7k, but they're just for they're for science now, and we're done with the actual need for science, right? Now it's just bonuses. None of these are actually core that we desperately need. So I'm fine if these get destroyed. All right, but I'm gonna keep looking for fleets to fight, and I'll bring you guys back if we have any cool combat. All right, the last of the ships that we want to join the battle fleet have been assembled. We now have a fleet of 10k, and what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna merge this with the Earth Defense Fleet into one. And so now we have a fleet of 26k strength with 200 damn near control point cost. And where do we send this fleet? Well, I don't know. I have to figure that out. But I'm thinking, I was looking at the lineup that the aliens have, and they don't have a ton of heavy hitters here. They have this 14k at Concord Herald Station. I'm thinking we're going to try to target one of their orbitals. I just have to pick the right one. What I'm thinking is they have that orbital that's right around Jupiter. They have a station, right? Or do they get rid of it? I swear Jupiter had a station. Am I going crazy? They abandoned that station the second I claimed it. Let's look at Jupiter here. Yeah, Swift Spear Station. Let's look at this. 2, 3, 4, 6 battle stations. And I don't know what the citadels do. But let's try to fight that. I bet you that'll give us a ton of exotics. If worst case scenario, we just build another fleet. Let's go to Jupiter. And I want to find this damn station. Go and get me to Mattingly Space Dock here. Just try to arrive as soon as possible. We'll turn it up a little bit here so it saves some actual Delta V. I want to arrive as soon as possible. 36 weeks. Send the ship. We'll get over there. In the meantime, I want to go ahead and start building up a second line of ships in case we start losing some of those dreadnoughts to get some of the Vanguard class Titan. Oh, it actually takes 5 pearls. Do the cheap ships. Let's get some more Guardian class battleships. We'll do another 20 stack here. We are leaving the Jupiter Defense Force, which is going to have a decent strength, and it's 20, right? 5k strength. So I have 10k strength once we assemble all the other ships at Swaggart Space Dock. I think that'll be enough. 21k should be enough to take everything else out. We're going to send those guys over to Jupiter. Hopefully we can farm real quick the last bit of exotics we need. Let's look at the... We also have the Scab Fleet here. I could send them as well. They don't even have... Let's transfer these guys back to that space dock. Save your Delta V because you're fucking expensive. But at this point we have enough save that I could actually run with these Delta V burner super pricey guys. And actually be pretty decent, all things considered here. I could also see the need to build a second space dock just to have faster fleet construction, because it is the barrier right now to us getting things done. But let's see how this fleet does. Hopefully if it's just this fleet, I can get the stuff I need and I can just go station them out at that one dock we have to defend. Because I don't want to weaken them too much. I'm trying to target the Habs because I don't want to weaken their main navies. And they haven't sent anybody to really help out and kill anything we need to take over, right? So hopefully this will work out pretty easily here. So I'm going to bring you guys back once we start to get into Jupiter, and hopefully we can have a quick battle and see how much it is to kill a station here. All right, so our battle fleet has finally arrived at Jupiter, and we are going to go send them to take a fight with Callisto Station, or the Swift Spear Station over here around Callisto. Let's go and send those guys out. It'll take them roughly a week. Meanwhile, in Earth, we have a bit of a problem. The alien administration has taken China. We have declared war on them to fight against them. We're fighting them as well as Saudi Arabia and Colombia. Currently, we have some small forces over here trying to take Colombia, while we have just a defensive wall here. I'm cautious to get involved too much in this. I'm a little bit happy if they just maintain their current state, because they do have, you know, 10 nukes. And I could get that number down with enough effort, but I think we might just honestly... This is going to start a retaliation, I'm sure. But I'm fine if they burn their stuff. This is where we have the European armies on. Let's get them to burn some other armies. So they're going to attack Bogota. That's fine. Say goodbye to a lot of the African armies. There's about 6 armies here. None of them are really advanced. They're kind of just throwaway armies, which is fine. I think that works for us. So there goes the Bogota armies. I could have guessed that was going to happen. Let's station these armies that I have. Is there... Okay, there is orbital defenses here. There's not in Caracas. So we're going to keep nuking their stuff if we can, just to kill off their armies, to give us a little bit of a heads up here, and force them to use some of their nukes. So there we go. That's some armies down. There's one left here. Can I nuke here? I can do here what they have there. One. How many armies do we have? 14 armies. 6 armies stationed right here. They attack Dublin. Cool. I'm okay with this tit for tat. So they are down to 6 armies. Let's just keep laying in here. Let's just nuke as many of them as possible. Close that. We'll do another one. And suddenly... we don't have to worry too much about their armies here. They only have 10 armies left to our 21. And the army they did destroy didn't already have a navy attached anyway, so we're good. Okay, now with that, let's go ahead and send... What do we send or what do we maintain right now? Because now they are just absolutely chuffed here. We do have 8 nukes they're going to definitely use against us if we move out in high numbers. Let's send 1 troop out. We'll have to monitor it. We'll do like some swaps. If we lose two force there, I don't really mind. Let's kill some time while our Jupiter, not our battle fleet, goes and finds its war footing. New navies to replace the ones we lost. That's good. You still have 14 armies in Africa. That is fine. Let's still use our stuff here. Still 5 armies here. Bogota is going to slowly build up forces, but if we just focus what we're doing, we have 7 over here and 8 nuclear barrages left for you. Let's send a second one out. And that should be good. In fact, now they have 2 armies together again. This will actually prompt them to attack probably Yeah. Dhaka. So there goes Dhaka. There's that European army. Keep our forces all here. What I'm going to do is I happen to know I have some of these White Knight Corps here. So we're going to draw out their nukes by using these Indian armies that we've amassed down here. Some of them are EU, but we're going to sacrifice the 6 Indian armies to just tank nukes down. That makes sense to me. Their armies get a lot less value, being at only information age. So we'll occupy a few of those. And Fleet Victor 162 is alive in low Mars orbit. They're probably going to come and harass our Habs here. 76 ships. That's a concern. We have amassed quite a substantial amount of excess resources. So we'll see if we need to worry about that too much here. Let's get back to the to Earth. And let's actually pull back this army here. Here's the division for you, Lee. They're all amassed. Go and send one of these divisions in. And then I will nuke one of these. Alright, there's more of our ships that are going to be assembling with the spare army that I'll go use if needed. So what is that big orbital that we see? That's 70 stack. They're probably going to come and destroy some of our stuff, right? Transferring to low Mars orbit. In synchronous Mars orbit. Transferring to Concord Herald Station. Okay, they're going away now. They're just checking stuff out, apparently. Alright, now here's the big battle. Swift Spear Station. Let's engage. I want to start battle. And let's see how this fares up. So they have Citadels. Do the Citadels actually fight back? I don't know. We probably want to bundle in the Great Wall. Where did our fleet go? Okay. We want to do it kind of spread. Well, maybe a little bit closer than that. Do open. Disperse, come in fast, and let's get to it. So they have battle stations and 1 layered defense array. We will have you auto fight. Let's see if we can do as well as their aliens did against us. Move a little faster. The game is chugging a little bit with this many ships. Oh my god, it's fucking up our flagship too. It's a Titan-class ship. Oh my god, the flagship just got fucking destroyed. We're taking them down too, but... yeah, that's what happens when you don't have exotic armors, I guess. Okay, but that's Callisto Station down. That's one of their stations. I'm fine trading out my flagship, which means I have to have more spares available. Probably should have 3 of those now that I think about it. Maybe I was wrong and there's more stuff available, but looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we lost 1 ship, and it was the the flagship that I did stuff to find here. My highest value ship. Okay, that's fine. Only 2.2? That's a crime. Surely, if I take that fleet, let's speed up. Maybe I can get more from Skeleton Station here. Take me there. Let's also go ahead and go to Jupiter here. And let's construct just a bunch of these flagship class. 4 of them will be fine. No, it takes 5. Let's use quite a bit of goods there. Ah. Take the... Stupid, orbital? No. Scab fleet. No, not Scab fleet. Where is it? Battle fleet? We can capture it. Or just destroy it. They have 106. Yeah, we don't want to fight them there. Destroy Hab. We got nothing. Okay, so it looks like killing Habs is not going to be the move. Okay. Well, that sucks. Let's transfer back to our space station in Jupiter. We need to start hunting fleets, I guess. Let's get to the Mattingly space dock. 1.1 weeks, that's fine. Damn, all we did is pay for one of the ships that we take, and I've eaten through my reserves now. Okay, so let's change things out. We don't need to panic construct all of these ships that we've constructed here. Give me back my resources, please. We paid for the one ship we lost. And now we gotta go hunting for actual alien ships, because that's the best way for us to get funds. I think we're gonna be doing a lot of running around here, trying to find different things. Maybe just go sit in Mars. Yeah, let's go get a space dock built in Mars orbit. And we're gonna get another fleet there to come and hunt some people down. Our battle fleet's gonna just start chasing people. Ceres is also an option. Yeah, that'll be our focus. But for now, I'm going to call Spinner. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Sean, this Blue Screeners. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.